Welcome, friends, Retro Commodore, Space Magic. This is Super Zaxxon for the Commodore 64. Yet another game from my collection of games that I used to play. So, press fire to begin. Make sure we have the joystick in the right port. That's always something you want to make sure. Here we go. You can see if you're familiar with the game. If you're not familiar with the game, there's an altitude meter on the upper left-hand corner of the screen, and you move up and down, sort of using airplane controls. And the game is very touchy about how close you are to the different objects. If you get even a little close to the different objects, then it registers that you hit them. See, just like that. That's a perfect example of what I was talking about. Okay, this energy field we have to go over, sort of dodge around the stuff. Sometimes it's a better idea just to avoid things in this first stage altogether. Especially the wall. But it can be a good idea to maybe avoid trying to shoot some of the stuff that's on the ground, because often you'll get a little too close to it and run right into it. So into the tunnel we go. Tunnel in. Where we just zoom through the tunnel and clear out all of the baddies. Whoop. And basically, just like anywhere else in the game, you don't want to touch anything. And one thing that's unique about Zaxxon is it's not a top-down game. It's not a side-scroller game. It's sort of this three-quarter view game. So it makes it the Zaxxon series. It makes it rather unique among the shooter games. And you can see in the lower right-hand corner of the screen how many enemy planes there are left overall. 3 left, so we didn't quite get all of them. That's okay. And now it's back over this wall, and now it's back, like I was saying, over this wall, and it's into an even trickier section of the game, where you have to go between the walls and the barriers. Like that. And now this one here is all the way down towards the ground. And if you look on the ground at that section, it looks like there's some big footprints. So let's try to get back to that section again very quickly. Here we are back at that section. Now see the little footy prints on the ground. Okay, let's see. This one needs to be higher than that. Okay, so higher. Let's try just this first line, looking at the altitude meter, trying to gauge things by that rather than simply gauging things by looking at it. Okay, and then this one, of course, is going to be low. Oh, darn it. That one go all the way. Come on. So there, that's this one. Then all the way down to the ground. Let's give it another try. So this one's all the way. I guess that must have been too far to the left. This one's all the way up and not so far left. And this one is the first. I was at the first altitude line. Right up near the top. Dodge the stuff. Okay, right there. Over through there. Excellent. Dodge all the way to the down and the part way up. Come on. And part way up more than that. Oh, come on. Okay, so that last one must be right at the top line. I mean, one line from the very top. That's what I'm saying. Middle here. Okay, so we get through that one and then Zappify. Come on, I want to show the good people the Godzilla at the end. Come on. And keep in mind, this is on the default difficulty of easy. Well, at least we got all of the enemy planes and got that big fat bonus. Oh, and here we are finally. The Godzilla enemy thing I wanted to show you. I guess you just keep smacking away at it, I suppose, and avoiding its fireballs that seem to follow you. Anyhow, there's the Godzilla enemy thing. This is Super Zaxxon for the Commodore 64. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to subscribe to be notified of whenever I post a new video. Liking is always a wonderful thing to do. And tune in again next time for more retro fun.